is me, MBT Sky, and I am doing the reading for the him and her of the day, whoever it may be. But let's see what the focus is real fast. Let's see what's going on real fast. So, again, I decided to just use the Zodiac cards. See what they focusing on. Whoever the him and her is today. Neptune energy. So you're talking about Pisces kind of energy when you're dealing with Neptune. So confinement, hospitals, institutions, the subconscious mind, and secrets and hidden activities. Alright, so this is probably going to be a little bit interesting. Hopefully there's no hims and hers sitting in the hospitals, being confined, dealing with secret activities, stuff like that. But let's see what else is going on. So, alright, and it comes down on 21, and this is the 21st day. Alright, and oh my god, look at that. You have the Knight of Swords that comes up. And so we're dealing with this Knight of Swords, and he already showed out earlier in the general reading, right? So let me look. For the Knight of Swords, you got going on here Gemini energy, right? And so this is Mercury energy, and when you talk about Mercury, you want to talk about the house, the third house. You want to also talk about the house of Virgo. You talk about service, occupation. You talk about mentality, expression. You talk about that kind of thing. But you also talking about messages coming in and communication. And when you're dealing with the subconscious mind, somebody might be a little bit off, a little bit, okay? And the sword is going towards her. So let's see what's going on with him over here, okay? That's too many cards. Thank you very much, though. I mean, yeah, well, the knights usually represent a masculine energy, where the pages, feminine energies, like the princesses and the knights and the king, right? So let's see. And look at that. He pops back out here. 7 of Pentacles over here. So now we got this Knight of Wands energy that comes up. This is talking about Sagittarius energy with a little bit of water in there, if you like the charts, right? When you're talking about this 7 of Pentacles that comes down, let's see who that is. We got Taurus energy, May 11th to May 20th, right? And this is talking about work. This is after the giving takes place in the 6 of Pentacles, but we're just looking at who it is, and they came out that way. We got this little passionate energy, full of energy, happy, new ideas, very creative, speaks of these things, could be very artistic in a way. Right. And so we got 2 cards that comes out here. We got the Sun and we got the Tower. So we're gonna just put them over here, okay? The Sun and the Tower. So there's some actions and movements that's, being kind of made clear, where there's this issue with this masculine here, where he goes from happy to destructive, warm and loving to completely straight chaos, okay? And this is in his fire principle, okay? And this is how you get over here with this Knight of Swords. He's a little bit off, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alrighty, so let's see what comes down for her. King of Cups, the High Priestess. So listen, check this out. You got this King of Cups energy here. You have this water fire mix that goes on, all right? Now, this may be a discussion of a couple that was together and they ended up possibly separating, and then threw him in like a particular energy where he just ready to go. He ready to fight. He ready to come over there and cause some problems. But right here, it's also showing this High Priestess energy, which came out earlier, okay, where she, a little bit tapped in. And when you talk about the moon energy, right, you're definitely talking about home, family, environment, things of that nature, right? Let me see something with the this is ridiculous, okay? So this King of Cups here, right? When you talk about a Scorpio energy, right? So let's be fair and let's look at this Tower real quick. And when you're talking about the Tower, you are talking about, Aries, Scorpio, fire, water energy. So yeah, this is a little bit interesting. It's not always cool to throw these two people that carry these elements out of whack. She's obviously possibly dealing with somebody else. So let's see what's going on here. And she may not be telling the whole truth about it, okay? So you got somebody who knows, okay? Let me see what's going on right here. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Act Up, okay? So first off, you know, his blitz right here, this masculine's blitz right here is all within his thoughts and communications, how he communicates, how he thinks, his agreements, his mind, right? When you and this usually is the gift, but this is the underlying issue. He a little bit off, and if you push him, he gonna get a little bit aggressive. Over here, this is a hypersexual, hyperactive, fast-moving, warm energy. Could be manipulative at times. Business-minded, very creative. Could be a little artsy and stuff. Taps into the emotions. Also, you don't want to throw the fire over the situation when you come with the king. When you get in the king, it's supposed to be a smooth, a decent balance between the fire and the water principles here. This is very interesting. Let me look and see what's going on with this sun energy right now. Matter of fact, let me look at this this sword going on. This feminine is either not with this masculine anymore, and he is peeved. He's not a happy camper about it. He's definitely not. Alrighty. So first off, these two, you know, when you're talking about this Knight of Swords right here, kind of cutting and bringing messages and information about the dreams, hopes, and desires of this King of Cups right here. You know, it's very interesting where the secrets is held. Let me see what else is going on here. This is Aquarius energy also in the middle, but this is about fulfilling wishes, hopes, and dreams. Somebody here is definitely not a happy camper about a particular relationship taking place. So let's see what's going on here. We'll take it. Right. The Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Alright. So this masculine is like, oh, he hopes everything just comes crumbling apart. You know, everything crumbles apart. Hopes, wishes, dreams, and desires. This masculine over here is, you know, underneath him, he's already stable and kind of balanced out. And so, you know, being settled is not an uncomfortable energy for this person right here. So there's a little bit of a fight going on, but I'm gonna make sure that we are talking about two different masculines, and I'm pretty sure that we are. Because this is a younger energy and this is a more mature energy. So let's see what's going on here. Is this two different masculines? Ooh, I got a whole chunk of cards. I don't know. So we got this Six of Pentacles that comes down, right? And so, yeah, I know I don't really do the yes, no's a lot. So this is two different masculines. So let's look at this High Priestess over here. Let's see what the secret is. Because the secret could very well be that this feminine is sleeping with somebody else. And we're using the Six of Coins as a yes-no card. So therefore, you know, those who like to read too, understand that. Yeah. Yep. This feminine has, you know, this is when you're dealing with the pages, usually they would discuss feminine principles, the princesses and things of that nature. But like I said, we all move through both aspects. And so this is somebody who this feminine is sexually attracted to. he may show a lot of his sexual side and provide a lot of sexual, physical satisfactions. Yet, he may not focus his emotions so much on it. He got other things going on. It seems like still very settled, still very tapped in, still, pays attention to his hopes, wishes, dreams, and desires. At the end of the day, but there's individuals or an individual that this feminine either was interacting with or was with that does not, he's mixy. I'm telling you, like 1 minute, he's like, oh, let's, go be a family. And the next minute, all hell breaking loose. And it's a lot of, the mental state that brings him into this aggression towards her. And this is probably how this individual ended up getting into this picture, okay, at the end of the day. So let me see what else this Six of Coins want to talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave the Six of Coins there because that was a yes-no card for today. So let me see what else is going on. Yeah, somebody. Yep. And she may also, this High Priestess comes in a weird position with this feminine over here. Let me see what's over the head of the High Priestess. Because on this card I'm looking at, outside of the sexual attraction or possible sexual attraction and dealing with somebody else, okay, on each side of the book, okay, you got this fire energy, which lets you know that she has the power to manipulate also a little bit, okay? So let's see what's going on over the head of the High Priestess. Ooh. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. That's a whole lot of fire energy. So, this is a business movement. This is sexual energy. This is, that kind of thing. But this is something that she do not want to get out. Whoever this feminine is, she does not want this to get out about her, whoever she is dealing with, whomever the other one is here. Okay? And because she know that this masculine right here, okay, he gonna act a whole donkey. He gonna act a whole fool, okay? That's how he gonna be coming. Something like all hell gonna break loose. He's that kind of energy, okay? He's a nutty buddy. He's a whole nutty buddy, and you never know which way he gonna shift, which way he gonna move his energy. But he a whole nutty buddy, okay? Even though this is a yes/no card, and this came down, this is two different masculines. Pay attention. He a nutty buddy. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, shout out to this particular masculine and feminine with this, little secret going on over here. What I will tell you is that I hope the masculine that you with right now is really about that life and really with it, because this one right here is a whole nutty buddy, and he's the type you don't know how he coming. You just don't know. So enjoy. Smooches and deuces.